way better now, and I want to see if I want to see if D-Town's neutral really was just that good. I mean, it was obviously great, but I wonder if that was what kept L Train so shut down when he's been playing so well against all these other very good players. So we got Mishima Doja, we got Nina versus Lucky Chloe, I believe.
Yep. Versus Lucky Chloe.
Somebody's doing something to the overhead. Somebody with like a laser.
Yeah, just desync everything.
I was gonna say something telling them to desync, but that's not my place. I'm not a TO. So we got Nina versus Lucky Chloe. We're gonna get right into it.
Right.
So we got DoomedDanny on Lucky Chloe, player 1 side, D-Towns on Nina, player 2 side. D-Town been playing the game a long time. Don't know much about DoomedDanny, but he was very good at mixing up his aggression and keeping people guessing where he's coming from in the sets that we've seen.
This is going to be interesting too, because I mean, D-Town, even though he's been playing for a while, Lucky Chloe, new character. I know Tekken 7's been out for a few years, but it's a very much different thing playing against a character you've played for years versus someone that like just came out in the new game.
Yeah, it's very interesting to see how he's going to be able to deal with the aggression of Lucky Chloe, knowing that he doesn't have the same type of damage output. D-Town, just because of the character he's playing, he is forced to win more situations to come out with the victory. And just to rage art through Lucky Chloe's rage drive, a guaranteed win for him that round. He knew that he had it. Very slow play. DoomedDanny gets a nice little launcher. We're going to see a big damage combo. It's going to carry him right into that corner. And
misses the mix up.
D-Town is sidestepping beautifully right now.
Nina's a very sidestep heavy character. She has a lot of moves out of sidestep, so
I believe it's sidestep 1 is the very good move.
Sidestep 1, she has a sidestep 2. I'm not sure else of that.
Very far carry, not a lot of damage, but definitely taking him to that next wall, and it doesn't matter because he gets the throw anyways.
Round 3. Fight.
So like I said, we're not seeing crazy high damage combos coming from D-Town. Gonna get the wall, cut that combo a little bit short. Just goes for the 50-50.
Missed input.
Armors through that move. One mistake from D-Town and he loses this round.
Spring kick from
But we're gonna see right now how good D-Town's neutral is. Oh my god, that was relentless aggression. Wins a 50-50, gets his plus frames on a rage drive. Oh. He got to make one mistake. Wasn't quite enough damage that killed him, but then he ends up getting beat out anyways. So DoomedDanny takes a round from D-Towns here in winners finals. These are now first to threes, no more best of threes. So we're gonna be it's gonna be interesting to see how players adapt to these longer sets. DoomedDanny get a nice little combo here. And I think that's going to be the big tale for this set is how often D-Town can open up DoomedDanny and how much DoomedDanny can make happen out of the neutral. Very, very impressive.
Got the first hit of the rage drive out of
that movement was super scary, but impressive from DoomedDanny to stick with it, pick the right moves, and not just waste an opportunity.
That slide.
D-Town getting eaten up by these low kicks right now. Jabs out of that jump. Not a whole lot of damage. Gets the wall though. And it's respectable, but not nearly as much as DoomedDanny can put it out at one time. And this will be another round.
Lucky Chloe just outputs so much damage.
And D-Town drops the first game.
You win.
Look, he's smirking though. I think he knows what he needs to do.
Yeah, he knows what's going on. He knows the characters. But I think he's kind of giggling because Lucky Chloe has just a bit of cheese about her.
Oh, very, very much so. Like,
so He's kind of giggling. It's not pure Tekken, and that's what he's been around forever, but we'll see how he deals with it. I think he can make the adjustment. I think he can walk away. Neither one of these players will be out immediately after this set, though. They will have another chance, but it's always hard to come from that loser's bracket, because if you get to Grands and have to win 2 sets, it's a tall order. So now we see D-Town playing super careful, just trying to work out any mistakes so he can take away that last little bit of health.
The rage art.
But DoomedDanny didn't fall for it.
Not
enough. The scaling's too much.
Oh, there
and
it
then the
is.
low kick is just a little free cut.
Round 2. Fight.
DoomedDanny is doing a really, really impressive job at dealing with D-Town's pressure. He's not just letting himself get eaten up for those 30 to 40 damage combos at a time. He's really staying on that back foot. He's been super careful about finding his opening. And once he finds his openings, we see like this, he takes advantage of it. He gets that 50-50, and this should be the round.
It again.
KO.
He's finding his opportunities,
Yeah,
and he.
DoomedDanny definitely finding his momentum.
It's not that D-Town doesn't know how to deal with it. It's just, I hate to say it, but I think that the character choice is actually holding him back here. He doesn't have the same type of damage output. The character is very strong, and DoomedDanny just all over him in that last round.
DoomedDanny just getting that momentum and keeping it going, closing out games.
And D-Town is just deciding to go right back for it again. No character switch,
I believe he only
no
plays
stage
Nina,
select.
so I don't think he has a switch. He has to go for it.
I'm sure he has some other characters with how long he's been around. I would really like to see him come out this time. I really want to see how he starts to mix up his pressure, because he's been tagging DoomedDanny. He's been making connection and getting away with it. But what's been tough is how many times he's had to do it. So DoomedDanny, like, putting on a combo video right now.
All of Lucky Chloe's combos just do such big plays. Like, you wouldn't think that Lucky Chloe would be able to output that much, but...
So now we see D-Town mixing up beautifully. Not necessarily going for full combos, but rather like really looking for those 50-50 situations.
Throw. Oh, seeing it again.
We hear an F-bomb out of DoomedDanny, because same way that D-Town took the very first round of the set, DoomedDanny went for the Rage Drive, and D-Town had enough armor to just use his Rage Art through it and walk away with a win. Got a lot of hype going over at the DBFC area. So D-Town is doing a really good job of staying on Danny and not letting him find his openings right now.
Just getting him with that.
He's using very safe moves. He's not overextending on his strings.
Using a really
Very
good job
nice
doing
sidestep.
down forward launch.
KO.
Just getting out of any of that. Any like lows that DoomedDanny might be trying to do, just saying no.
D-Town's movement there was just simply better, sidestepping around DoomedDanny. He's staying really far on this back foot right now. Weird to see.
That was a big whip, but not close enough to punish. Nice sidestep.
And he's adapting to the back turned combo very well. Didn't get to finish it, but he did get a decent amount.
That move.
Oh, very nice from DoomedDanny.
Ooh, nice punish.
D-Town finding his footing. He does have access to his Rage Art and Rage Drive. Managed to evade that low. Not enough.
Oh, all right.
He overcommitted on that string.
DoomedDanny coming out.
Fight.
Hey, this is D-Town's last chance to... Not his last chance,
D-Town's back is against the wall, but we can see he's not really flustered. He's playing well. The big tail of this match so far has been that it hasn't been as combo heavy, and as I'm saying that, he's managing to get eaten up.
KO.
Those first 2 rounds that we really saw him walk away with, it was very neutral based, just to put it
this is
plainly.
D-Town's last chance to not get sent to losers.
So D-Town has got a long road to come from if he wants to win this set. but he's a man that's up for the job. He's got a big health gap. That was an interesting interaction, and DoomedDanny walks away with it. 3 games to none. D-Town doesn't look too worried. He's got a grin on his face. He's smiling. He's having a good time.